Proxy with a 45 right off the bat. We couldn't even start talking before Proxy donated. What's up, Proxy? Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. That seriously is awesome. Proxy, you are the best. We love you, Proxy. Thank you so much for the $45 donation right off the bat, saying it's forecasting time. I said, guys. Well, once again, thank you so much, Proxy. That means a lot to us. Thank you, honestly, Proxy. I can't explain how much it actually means to us, from all the very, very kind support that you've given us. So once again, thank you so much. What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing good. Also, Tabletop as well. Holy cow. Thank you guys so much for the love right off the bat here. Let's see. Tabletop says, how's Wilmington, North Carolina looking? Okay. So Wilmington's actually still in the clear. Let me go ahead and hop you all over here to the Storm Prediction Center. So there's actually they put an enhanced risk out today. They put a level 3 on the spectrum. You can actually see they put the highest risk for severe weather for areas here like in southeastern Kentucky, a little sliver of extreme northeastern portions of Tennessee, also like western Virginia, and a little itty bitty sliver for areas of southern West Virginia overall. But anyways, but thank you so much there, Tabletop. But yeah, you can see right here for your region, you're just in the generalized thunderstorm risk here. You're not in the threat of any severe weather at all. But overall, you are doing all right, my friend. Once again, thank you so much, you guys, both Proxy and Tabletop. Thank you guys so much for the donations right off the bat. Like I said, we weren't even live a few minutes, and next thing you know, we got some love from the supporters. Thank you guys, absolutely. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hop on into this. We are currently seeing a lot of severe thunderstorm warning activity. We actually do have a tornado warning as well here for my state of Kentucky. Luckily, or unluckily for me, I'm far away from all this storm activity, so I'm not going to be getting anything. Everything's far east of me now, which kind of sucks. But, anyways, but we do have ourselves a tornado warning here in effect kind of southeast here of Lexington, Kentucky. This is for areas towards Clay City. This is for, like, areas also including, like, Irvine, or Irvine, however you want to say that, towards Ceci. That's kind of where it's located here right now. Velocity on this dude, yeah, kind of a little bit hard to see. Let's go ahead and see if we can switch to, oh, you know what? No, that's actually a good radar. I don't know. Kind of a little bit of, obviously, high, turbulence out there, a bit of velocity starting to pop up there. But anyways, but yeah, no, there is a tornado warning in effect here for the next 25 minutes. So areas here towards, Clay City, towards Irvine, towards Kimbrell. Those areas should honestly be inside of your shelter. Also Stanton as well. So once again, you need to be inside of your shelter. Basically, what you need to do is if you don't have a basement or a storm cellar, you want to go to the centralmost interior portion here of the centralmost interior portion here of your home and stay away from windows. Like I said, we have a whole bunch of other severe thunderstorm warnings out here. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, it seems to be the main concern for a lot of these guys. Quarter-size hail one here towards, Sagamore. Let's see, we have one in Bowling Green, actually, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail as well. We're going to go ahead and hop over to a different radar over here. Does not look like there's any rotation near Bowling Green, so that's obviously good. We don't want any tornadic activity out there. But yeah, no, Bowling Green is currently getting hit out there. 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts as of a little bit of a report here. As of, let's see here, about a couple minutes ago. So, like I said, obviously main concern out here towards Bowling Green right now is the possibility for some damaging wind gusts. Maybe up to 60 miles per hour, as well as maybe, once again, quarter-size hail could also not be ruled out there. Anyways, but yeah, no, that's currently what's going on. Now, once again, my friends, we're going to hop over here to the Storm Prediction Center because, like I said, I want to go ahead and dive more into what's expected for today. Like I said, overall, the chances for severe weather stretches all the way as far southwest as areas here in northeastern Mississippi. And all the way as far east here is literally like Virginia Beach area, even portions here of, pretty much like North Carolina. So, once again, if you guys live across the dark green is where the severe level starts. That is where you have a level 1 out of 5. So, obviously, if you live across the dark green, there's a chance for a few severe thunderstorms, although probability is quite low, 5% chance, generally speaking. Then we have ourselves that yellow area. That's a level 2 out of 5. That's where severe thunderstorms are going to be more likely and potentially more strong. And then obviously, we have the level 3 across the orange. That's the bullseye for today. That's where numerous severe thunderstorms are possible, as well as, some heavy impacts. Now, whenever it comes to the impacts today, tornado probability, they actually upgraded it since yesterday. We went live last night. We were talking to you guys about, what we were expecting here, the probability for tornadoes and all. It was a 2% chance here yesterday. Now they've actually bumped that up to a 5% chance across Kentucky, southeastern side, right there where that enhanced risk is located. So southeastern Kentucky, kind of southwestern Virginia, northeastern Tennessee here. So obviously, 5% chance. Still nothing too crazy, but I tell you what, we should still watch it. Overall damaging wind probability, 30% chance. So right there where that enhanced risk is at, that's right where they have a 30% chance of seeing some damaging winds, maybe up to 70 miles per hour, 70, 80 max. Now, 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts is probably not going to occur today. Let's hope not. Like I said, we're mostly in the range of 60 to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It seems possible here across these regions here for today. And, of course, hail, 15% chance across the region. So, once again, kind of the leading threat here for today is just a chance here for some damaging wind gusts. Once again, maybe 60 to 70 miles per hour at worst. Also, like I said, following by that hail concern, and then a few tornadoes could be possible today. So, anyways, but I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know what kind of risk we were talking about here for today overall. Anyways, but yeah, like I said, we got a load of severe thunderstorm warnings popping off here across portions of, kind of southern and central portions of Kentucky right now. We do have ourselves, once again, a tornado warning that is in effect across portions here of kind of east central Kentucky here. Across portions here of Stanton. This is for, let's see, Vaughn's Mill. Furnace is included here as well, Clay City. So if you guys live across those regions, heads up to you guys as you are inside of a tornado warning and you need to be inside of your safe spot. Once again, be well away from windows. If you have a basement, if you have a storm cellar, that's where you want to go to. Run as quick as you can. Get to your shelter immediately. Obviously, like I said, this thing's actually looking like it's starting to hook a bit. It actually is starting to hook a little bit. And like I said, classic meteorological symbol whenever it comes to, tornadic activity and all that fun stuff. If you see a little tail coming down from a storm like this, that is a good possibility that a storm is rotating. Like I said, that is the tornado warning storm, and we do have a little bit of a tail popping down here. Velocity, honestly, not too strong. For the next, for right now, anyways, not too strong. However, it could recycle. It could definitely, kick up in strength in a matter of literally a radar scan. So the next scan could be something pretty nasty. You never know. That's the thing about weather. It's very unpredictable. So anyways, but yeah, regardless, this is a potentially tornadic producing storm in which you still should remain into your shelter until we give you all the, we give you guys the all clear essentially. So yeah, no, once again, we do have a tornado warning here for Vaughn's Mill, Clay City towards Stanton. as well as areas of Furnace. You guys have got to be inside of your shelters right now. Once again, East Central Kentucky, my state, actually, is currently where this warning is currently located. All right, so once again, that is that, so heads up to you guys. We do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings as well. Most of these guys are actually just for the possibility of some, gusty winds, as once again, that's kind of the main concern here for today. We do have ourselves that severe thunderstorm warning here south of Lexington, Kentucky, kind of for areas here towards Richmond. They put a tornado possible tag on it. Also, the possibility for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust expires in 5 minutes, though. Not too much longer. It actually looks like they just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning for areas here towards, towards Sand Gap and Broadhead, Mount Vernon as well here in Kentucky. Once again, this is kind of on the central side of the Kentucky region. Once again, the possibility for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts arises. It was once again, also the chance for maybe some hail, but not expected to be anything too significant. Hail is only expected to be up to nickel size here across the warning area. So, obviously, if you live towards like Mount Vernon, Kentucky, areas here towards like Crab Orchard, areas of Sand Gap and Berea. You guys, your main concern here is just the potential for some 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. Now, southwest of that, we got a severe thunderstorm warning as well up here north of Jamestown, Jamestown, Kentucky here, towards Humble and Sagamore Flat. Also for areas of Decatur, Windsor, Craycraft, and Gentry's Mill. You guys have a warning in effect for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail as well. Then, once again, the last warning we have right now is across portions here of Bowling Green, actually, the populated region here of Bowling Green, Kentucky, under a severe thunderstorm warning for the next 18 minutes. Like I said, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail, once again, is the main concern. So, as you've seen from a lot of these severe thunderstorm warnings, the majority of the main concern here is just the threat for, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, maybe some small hail up to quarter size, which, I mean, it's kind of a normal severe thunderstorm, honestly. But like I said, really the only thing I'm a little bit concerned about right now is this guy. Like I said, the current tornado warning we do have in effect here across areas, Stanton. Once again, this is not too far from Lexington, Kentucky, southeast of it. Let's actually measure this real quickly. So that storm from central Lexington is about 30 miles away. Southeast, really not too far. So about 30 miles southeast of Lexington. That is currently where we are seeing, this tornadic storm overall. And like I said, it does look like it has a little bit of a tail popping off here, maybe a little bit of a hook that is starting to pop off here. So once again, you guys have got to be inside of your safe spot. Once again, if you have a basement, if you have a storm cellar, that's where you want to go. If not, once again, central interior portion of your home. Put as many walls between yourself and the outside as possible. You know your house layout. I do not. So obviously, you need to figure out what the centralmost portion of your home is and where you can go. And now also, I would recommend, if you could, bring a first aid kit. Also bring, your pair of shoes. Bring a helmet. Helmet's going to protect your head. Shoes are going to help protect your feet after, say, worst case scenario happens. A tornado does happen, and it does do some damage. There's going to be likely some sharp objects all over the ground. Nails, glass, you name it. Sheet metal, a lot of scraps that's going to be very, very sharp. So that's something that you got to really look out for overall. So, like I said, obviously that's for your, for the shoes. Obviously, the first aid kit. If you have any injuries, you can treat it right on the spot. Or, if you don't specifically, you can maybe go out and help people, within your neighborhood. But once again, that's just worst case scenario. I'm just letting you guys know what's a good thing to bring with you to your safe spot. You know what? I'm actually gonna make a video on that. I've been wanting to make a video on that here for a little bit. I wanted to work on a video for you guys to where, it kind of shows you what you need to bring to your safe spot. So I think that's something I'm going to have to do here in the future, probably within the next week or so. So I'll go ahead and get on that. Anyways, but that is that. Let's see here. Kimberly says, your reports are the best. Thank you for all your work. Oh, well, thank you so much, Kimberly. That's very sweet of you. Greatly appreciated. Let's see here. What's my threat for Morristown, Tennessee? Okay, let me go ahead and pull this up for you. Let's see, Morristown, Tennessee. Here we go. Okay, so you, my friend, are on the eastern side. Okay. You're right next to the enhanced risk, actually. Let's see, we're going to pop up the day one outlook here. Let me look. Yeah, no, you're in the enhanced risk, my friend. So you got to really be looking out for the severe weather probability for today. Now, right now, towards your location, pretty dry. Actually, there's a little discrete storm, a little kind of a little pop-up thunderstorm here just west of you. So you never know. Let's see. Storm motion is eastbound today. So storms are moving eastward. So this storm could theoretically impact you in the next little bit. Let's see. How far away is it from you right now? It's about 35 miles, and it's tracking due east, essentially. It's moving directly eastward, it looks like. So, yeah, you're going to need to watch out, I'd say, within the next 2 hours or so. That thunderstorm threat is going to be increasing across your location. But overall, yeah, you are in the enhanced risk. 5% chance for tornadoes out there in your region. 30% chance for damaging wind gusts, as well as hail, 15% chance. So, yeah, you're in a zone that you got to really be looking out for today. Absolutely. Let's see. Will the storm impact Pennsylvania? No. There is not even a generalized thunderstorm threat out there. Yeah, not even a generalized thunderstorm threat out there. Let's see here. Proxy says munching right now on cashews and prunes. Quite the combo snack-wise. Not sure about the prunes there, Proxy, but I love me some cashews. Love some cashews. They're good. Anyways. Let's see here. Proxy also says that would be very helpful. Weather safety spot supply video, Andrew. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Mary says thank you. You're very welcome, Mary. Very, very, very welcome. Anyways, but once again, a little update on the tornado warning, y'all. We have a tornado warning here southeast of Lexington, Kentucky. Once again, we measured this about 35 miles southeast of Lexington is currently where this warning is at. Once again, this does include areas of Clay City. I'm going to go and hop to a closer radar here. This includes areas of Clay City. Also, Vaughn's Mill as well. The main areas I'm a little concerned about, if this tornado was to, actually drop, if it's not already on the ground, which there's no confirmation right now that it is on the ground. But if it was, obviously we got to be really looking out for areas towards like Nolatan. Here towards Furnace, obviously those areas. It looks like Vaughn's Mill might even be getting some, not just heavy rain, but maybe even a little bit of small hail. Wow, look at that. They actually put the hail size on that sucker up to 1.5 inches in diameter. So we're talking the potential. So maybe towards Vaughn's Mill right now, we might be seeing some, some large hail up to literally the possibility of ping pong ball size. That's a very good possibility. I mean, you can literally see on that storm right there, there's a little bit of that, kind of like that purple starting to pop up. A little bit of pink there too. That on my color table here, that tells us that there's probably maybe a little bit of hail that's popping off in the storm here. So, yeah, heads up to you guys. Heads up to you guys. So Vaughn's Mill probably getting drenched right now, I'm sure. Like I said, Knowlton, you guys, Furnace, heads up to you all. Once again, you guys have got to be inside of your safe spot overall. So, once again, heads up to y'all. Anyways, guys, I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to hop y'all over here to the models because I want to go ahead and take a look at the future projections. I want to go ahead and show you guys, where the storms are going to be at and when and where the storms are going to be. So, we'll go ahead and hop you guys over here to the models right now. All right, here we go. So, here's the latest HRRR. This stands for the High Resolution Rapid Refresh Model. Like I said, this is a pretty high-resolution model overall. So like I said, we track way down in time. Time is, literally top middle portion of my screen here so you guys can see it. We track way down here in time here. You notice how a lot of those, kind of individual broken cells are occurring across, south-central Kentucky. Portions here along, eastern Kentucky, kind of in a slight line. Not too big of a line, but we track way down in time. Honestly, it kind of shows a few thunderstorms could be firing off here pretty soon, if not already across, Virginia here. Maybe they're towards, areas east of Roanoke, south of, like, Charlottesville area. We track way down here further in time, so as we approach, like, around 7 o'clock or so, we're going to start to get a lot more of that cell growth starting to occur across, like, Tennessee. We track away a little bit further here, and that main line's not going to really be hitting southern Virginia until, like, tonight. And it's going to continue overnight out there. So here's kind of a loop. I'm going to go ahead and play this in motion so you guys can kind of see. That way you guys can, see your area and also see the time up there. But yeah, no, you can actually see what we were talking about. Right now, kind of just a little bit of a line across central Kentucky. A few little pop-up cells. Tracking eastward, not until around 9 o'clock or so, impacting a lot of southern Virginia. So overall, that's kind of the verdict here. That's kind of the deal out there. Let's see here. Robin says hi. What's up? What's up, Robin? Hope you're doing good. Anyways, but I did want to just mention that to you guys out there. Just a little bit of a heads up, timing wise, in terms of what we can expect. It looks like we got a new severe thunder. Oh wow, look at that. They just actually extended this into now Virginia. We got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect, my friends, for sharing borders between Kentucky and Virginia. Let's see here. So Lynch and Cumberland, you guys in Kentucky are inside of a severe thunderstorm warning for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Then we move from Kentucky into Virginia. Now Virginia has, obviously for areas of like Appalachia, areas towards Dunbar, Lips, mostly west of like Wise, towards Derby, Linden, those areas. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail is a good possibility on that storm. Also, I will mention, look at that. They're towards Richlands. Looks like a pretty strong thunderstorm occurring out there. Look at that. Yeah, right there towards Richlands. Apparently winds aren't too bad. Let's see. This was reported at 2:55. So, okay, this was a few minutes ago. This was a little bit ago. So, probably not completely up to date, but still, that's a nugget of a storm. That is a nugget of a storm. Here, let's try to look here in Southern Virginia here. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's going on in Virginia now. Let's see here. South of Blacksburg, yeah, we got a few little pop-up showers and thunderstorms popping off. But like I said, as we continue into the the afternoon, evening hours, once again, as we move our way into afternoon, evening hours across, once again, across Virginia here, that's when that activity is probably going to be growing a bit. Let's see. Tabletop says, how will this affect Wilmington? Like I said, it should not affect you guys too much. Right now, it's pretty quiet radar-wise. Nothing too much going on. Nothing on the horizon, really. But like I said, you are in what we call a generalized thunderstorm threat, which means there's a chance for a few thunderstorms, a few rumbles of thunder, maybe a little bit of lightning, but overall, no damaging thunderstorms is expected. Meaning that the winds are expected to be, wind gusts are expected to be below 58 miles per hour. Hail is supposed to be under quarter-size hail, and no tornadoes is expected out there. So obviously, in your location, pretty much good to go. Now, like I said, could there be some thunderstorms? Yeah, it could happen. But like I said, obviously, any threat for damaging and overall, severe thunderstorms is generally not expected. Generally is not expected. Wow, look at that hook. Dude, that thing is really hooked up here in the last few minutes. Hold on a minute. Let's see the velocity on that sucker. Uh-oh. A little bit of increasing velocities here towards Knowlton and Furnace. Yeah, like I said, Knowlton and Furnace, you guys have got to be in your shelters right now. That thing is, like, really, like I told you guys here, like, a few minutes ago. Like I said, you never know. Mother Nature's very unpredictable. And look at that hook already. That is a very well-defined hook here in Kentucky. Look at that. That's like a classic supercell right there. All right. Yeah, like I said, Furnace, Kentucky. Hey, you guys are right in the line of this tornadic storm. You better be in your shelters. Vaughn's Mill, you're kind of out of the tornadic part. Same thing for Clay City. I think Clay City is pretty much good to go. Stanton, probably maybe a little bit of hail out there. Probably some, heavy rains, but... it's mostly in this area here that we have got to be looking out for. And once again, this is tracking right towards Furnace. Right towards Furnace here. So heads up to you. Yeah, look at that. It goes like a few frames. It doesn't look like anything too crazy to just popping right off to a classic signature. See, a new radar scan just came out here. Still hooking pretty good. Let's see. Kind of a little bit of a messy velocity here. But like I said, Furnace. What? That can't be it. Nah, that's not the re-signature. For a second, I thought that might have been, but no, it's not. But like I said, yeah, Furnace, though, you guys, seriously, heads up to you all. Like I said, that tornadic part of this cell is going right over you guys here in the next 5-10 minutes. Not even that. I wouldn't even say 10 minutes. Probably about 5 minutes or so. So, yeah, it's coming right up on you. Wow, they issued a big severe thunderstorm. Okay, we're going to keep this radar up here, but I'm going to go ahead and hop over to this one. You guys can still see that storm in my top, just right above me here, so you guys can keep an eye on it. Anyways, but I do want to look at that severe thunderstorm warning here towards Somerset. They put a tornado possible tag on that one. Also, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and hail. Not really expected to be anything too crazy here. Let's see. Yeah, maybe a little bit of rotation happening towards like Science Hill from what it looks like. Once again, radar out here is not the best, but let me try a different scan here. Yeah, no, it does look like we might have a little bit of rotation out here towards like Science Hill. Both radars are picking up maybe a slight couplet. Oh, there you go. They just issued another tornado warning here. So they extended that tornado warning. This now includes areas here towards Campton, areas of Hazel Green, Trent. Let's see, areas of Zoe. Let's see. I think it's Zoe, actually. Yeah, it's Zoe. Fincastle. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Dude, that rotation's popped up here. Pretty strong. Yeah, once again, Furnace. Hey, you guys, seriously. Heads up. I mean, like I said, that's a pretty gnarly looking storm out there. And like I said, they just now extended that warning here. They just now extended that warning into Pine Ridge, Kentucky. Pine Ridge, Standing Rock, areas of, let's see, Torrent, Booth. We have Hollandville, Lawson, Stillwater, Hazel Green, those areas. So, seriously, heads up to you all out there. Let's see here. Doesn't the hook produce hail mainly? The hook itself does not, because the hook is an updraft. Usually at the bottom of the storm here, little hook. That's an updraft. That's basically where your warm air is being pulled up and shot up into the storm. Now the area that you'd likely see some hail out of a supercell like this is right around in here, because that's kind of where your downdraft is located. I mean, maybe you could see some hail. There's what we call an RFD, a rear-flank downdraft that could, obviously feeds into potential tornadic activity. But yeah. Let's see here. But no, the hook's mostly, main concern out of that hook is tornadoes. Because, like I said, that's where the mesocyclone is. That's where tornadoes typically form. Let's see. After sunset, will these storms weaken due to loss of daylight heating? That's a very good question. So it does look like the day will survive, maybe a little bit after sunset here, because sunset is roughly around 8 o'clock here. Across Virginia, I'm pretty sure. Maybe a little earlier. For me, it's around 8 o'clock in Kentucky. But obviously, these areas is further eastbound, so obviously their sunset is going to be a little bit earlier than us. But let's see. So obviously the model's back over here. Once again, we'll just say around 7:30. Yeah, we'll just go 7:30 here, roughly around the time of sunset. Could be a little later. But like I said, obviously the storms are still popping off at this point here. Still a little bit of daylight heating, but then the sun goes down. But yeah, the models still continue to show a lot of pretty broad activity occurring, well after sunset. I mean, even there towards midnight, potentially still a few strong to severe thunderstorms could occur. Absolutely. So it doesn't look like daylight heating is going to be affecting them for not for a while, essentially. So once the sun goes down, it does look like that. There still is going to be the potential for a few severe thunderstorms to occur. Anyways, let's see here. But once again, heads up, everybody. We're going to hop back over to my main radar here. Yeah, like I said, right here towards Furnace. I mean, you guys are right heading into the bear's cage here. Gotta be watching out for it. Let's see, back on velocity. I'm going to pull up velocity here. Yeah, that velocity is very messy. Very, very messy. Yeah, but still, areas of Furnace. That's kind of our main concern. It looks like it's actually going over Furnace right now. So we're going to update that real quickly. Getting new data coming through here. But like I said, yeah, it looks like Furnace is getting it right now. Once again, over here, my other radar, you can actually see where Furnace is directly underneath it. Or directly underneath the storm here. So So obviously, you know, areas here towards like Pilot, Kentucky as well should probably keep an eye on there for this storm here. I mean, really, a lot of these areas. Now, areas of Stanton, you guys are pretty much good to go. You're pretty much golden. Roslyn, no, I really wouldn't say too much impacts or not even any concern really for tornadoes up there. Once again, you know, where this tornado could occur, you know, in this storm is obviously kind of areas down here. Maybe towards like Furnace, Pilot region, kind of where we're, you know, kind of watching right now. But like I said, Roslyn up here, not any rotation going on, so you guys are pretty much good to go. Stanton as well. It even looks like the radar site's getting hit by a storm right now, too. Yeah, but look at that. It looks like there's a lot of these pop-up storms. Holy cow, I just realized there's a lot of popcorn cells popping off here now. Yeah, you got to watch out for these guys. These ones could also go severe. And speaking of, we got a new warning here for Lake Island City. Also another... Whoa, hold on a minute. That's a new one, too. Wow. All right, look at that. So, guys, new warning in effect here for eastern Kentucky towards, let's see, towards Boonville. Towards Boonville, Kentucky here, towards Willow Shoals, Yellow Rock, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and a tornado possible out of that one. So that's also for penny-size hail, too. Wow, look at that guy. Okay, heads up to you guys out there, also towards, like, Beattyville. Or Beattyville, however you want to pronounce that region. Holy cow. Another warning here just south of that. Tornado possible tag on it. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Towards Buckhorn, towards Crockett'sville, Island City. You know, areas of like, let's see. There's literally a place called Typo. And Ned. So, once again, heads up, y'all. Got to keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Crystal, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Very, very nice. Thank you so much. Very, very awesome. Thank you so much there, Crystal. Means a lot. But looks like, okay, it looks like they actually got rid of that tornado warning here for, let's see, we're going to hop back over here. They had another warning they just got rid of. Yeah, they got rid of it for Clay City and Vaughn's Mill. You guys are no longer inside of that tornado warning here. Still is hooking pretty good, though, I tell you what. You know, that little hook right there is right over Furnace. You know, once again, next up, the areas to be impacted here. Let's go ahead and hop back over to the radar. Luckily, we have a close radar out there, so we can actually get some pretty good data on it. But it looks like, yeah, next concern is Pilot here. You know, areas of Pilot, Kentucky. I mean, you got, oh, yeah, no, that is going right over you guys. So, Pilot, Kentucky, like I said, you guys, serious heads up to y'all. This is definitely some, yeah, definitely some nasty activity going on here. Let's see, velocity on that guy. Yeah. So, heads up. So, once again, if you know anybody here towards Pilot, Kentucky, also areas towards, like, Campton, Pine Ridge, areas here towards Torrent. We have Rogers. We have Standing Rock, Booth. Let's see. Granny? Is there... Oh, my gosh. There's literally a town called Granny. Okay, if you live towards Granny, Standing Rock, Pine Ridge, Stillwater. Yeah, you guys got to watch out for this here. Let's see here. I'm in Middle Tennessee by Nashville. There's no way this missed us. Well, let's look at that. So Nashville is actually inside the slight risk here. Now, I'd still watch out if you live towards, you know, I'd still keep an eye on if you live towards Nashville. I mean, you can actually see a few little, you know, popcorn cells popping off here. You know, you never know if these could actually turn into something, you know, something interesting. But that tail line, that line there, you know, is kind of, you know, just north of Nashville. Kind of towards Springfield. What the heck? 160... That right there, my friends, is what we call a glitch. 162 mile per hour winds with 22 mile per hour wind gusts. That moment your wind gust is lower than your wind speed. That's pretty... I don't know what the heck is going on out there. Obviously, that's a false reading. That's not true. That's not true. Goodness, 160. They must have got in a tornado or something if that was to occur. Holy cow. Anyways, but no, that's not true. Let's see here. Well, storm just popped off like an hour ago, probably. Yeah, not too long ago. Big line's already passed right on top of us. Well, like I said, actually, yeah, obviously the main line is, it's mostly going to be broken up for you. So let me go ahead and hop you back over here to the models. So you can see Nashville down here. Here's the HRRR. You can see how, obviously Nashville kind of shows a few little pop-up storms. Maybe a few little popcorn cells, what I call them. Could occur, but honestly, the chances of you getting hit by a solid line is not really expected. So honestly, I really don't have the highest odds of you getting hit by anything severe. I mean, it's still possible. You never know; it can still occur, but chances aren't the highest. Let's see, velocity. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're still watching on this one tornado warning. We're gonna go and hop y'all back over here. Wow, look at that. So that's right where the mesocyclone is. That's obviously where the what we call the bear's cage. Obviously where the the tornado would form if there was a tornado on this thing. Obviously once again well-defined hook here. Let me go ahead and draw something real quickly for you guys. So basically, structure-wise, we have a lot of warm air flowing into this part of the storm. So a lot of that warm air is really ramping its way up into the storm right now. Then we have what we call an RFD, a rear flank downdraft. So a downdraft is coming down like this. So obviously that's already counterclockwise. And then, like I said, obviously, inside of these cells here, essentially what goes on. Here, let me pick a different color here. Is a lot of these areas here, you can see how the precipitation's a lot heavier, shown by reflectivity here. So that's obviously the grounds where obviously we're going to be expecting the possibility for large hail out of the storm. And like I said, they actually did put a pretty large hail concern on this guy. They just downgraded a little bit, but it's still 1.25-inch hail being possible. So, but anyways, like I said, yeah, your mesocyclone is right here. It's basically a big rotating disc, essentially. But that's a little bit of the breakdown here. Looks like they just updated the warning here. Let's see, they got rid of it for Furnace. So if you live in Furnace, you're now safe to come out of your shelter. See Knowlton as well, Roslyn, Stanton, you guys are good. You guys are good to come out of your shelter. New update on it. If you live towards Slade here, it looks like you guys are actually getting pounded, potentially hit by hail. So that's right here towards Slade, Kentucky. This is heading in the direction of, let's see, Campton, Vortex as well, and Trent. Campton, and Vortex. Heads up. Yeah, we gotta watch out for this here. Yeah, this thing's been hooking for quite a few frames now. Go ahead and play this in motion here. Yeah, no, she's been hooking for a while. Let's see. We're actually gonna change this motion to warning here. There we go. Yeah, so you can kind of see the evolution of the storm there. I mean, you can see how that tail, started to dip down a bit. How it started to, that little hook started to kind of drop down a bit. Like I said, this storm in particular does have a pretty good chance of, producing a tornado. It actually looks like, look at that. See that little cell there at the end? It looks like this thing's been getting a lot of cell mergers. Wow, more than one. You see how it's just kind of, a few thunderstorms firing off here in the warm sector here of that storm. And just kind of throwing its moisture into the storm here. Wow. Yeah, that is one mean storm. Yeah, like I said, we have a lot of these other warnings here. Let's see, east of Island City, looks like right there that once again that's likely some hail that's occurring out there. We are seeing that purple and all those fun colors. Yeah, that's likely where we are seeing some hail. A lot of severe thunderstorm warnings on this guy now. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, look at this, y'all. So once again, for this warning out here towards Boonville, towards Bettyville, towards Willow Shoals. Let's see here, Travelers Rest, Turkey Foot. Areas here towards Lighton. Let's see. Also Locust Branch. Yeah, you guys are in store for possibly some very strong winds up to 70 miles per hour being possible, as well as penny-sized hail. Could be a concern here as well. So that's something we got to look out for. Possibility for 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Once again, penny-sized hail, and also they put a tornado possible tag on that guy too. So definitely got to be looking out for that guy. Let's see here. But yeah. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and hop over to the satellite. I want to actually take a look at the satellite here with you guys. So let's go ahead and hop over here to the satellite view real quickly. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and jump over here now. Let's see, satellite. Here we go. Yeah, so you can see a lot of that thunderstorm activity really starting to pop up. We're gonna actually take this over here towards like Tennessee. Yeah, you see how there's a bunch of little popcorn cells popping off. These little areas of thicker cloud cover. Those are cumulonimbus clouds, we call them. So obviously these big towering heaps of clouds. But like I said, you can see how over the last, really the last hour, so how they're starting to really thicken up here. So like I said, obviously that's gonna, as daylight, continues to heat the surface here, or as the sun continues to heat the surface here, obviously that's gonna probably pop off a lot more of those cells out there. So obviously, areas in Tennessee could start seeing a lot of, severe activity here pretty soon. I'd say. Once again, Somerset, Kentucky. Like I said, we got a warning out for you guys. 60 mile per hour wind gusts, main concern. Also the possibility for a tornado too. They put a tornado possible tag on it, and the possibility for maybe some nickel-sized hail. Yeah, I've got a new cell popping about there. Virginia still has a severe thunderstorm warning for areas of Dunbar, towards areas of Kent Junction, Derby. Yeah, those regions out there. Quarter-size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Let's see here, Virginia. Oh, another one popped up. This is new. Tazewell. That's a new warning here for Five Oaks, Puckett Stone. Let's see here. Areas of Littletown, Burke's Garden, and Grapefield. New severe thunderstorm warning for you guys for the possibility of 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail being a concern. Let's see. It looks like the hook is starting to weaken. Yeah, I was kind of noticing that myself a little bit. Still got a tail on it, but you can see right there just above me. Still got a tail on it, but it looks like, that hooking. See, I was a lot more like a hook there. Now it's kind of like a T. It's kind of dying a little bit. Let's see here. How is my area in Greenville, Tennessee? Let's look. Let's see, Greenville, Tennessee here. It'll pop up. There we go. I literally had to type the entire thing out. So yeah, Greenville here towards Nashville. So that's kind of what we were looking at here a minute ago. We were actually talking about areas towards Nashville here. So what's going on with you guys is, like I said, it looks like just a bunch of this, kind of popcorn cells occurring. A few little showers you can see here popping up. But we got a line just north of you. That's not severe at all, but it's thunderstorm producing. But here for you, honestly, like I said, I think your chance, you have a chance for a few severe thunderstorms. Especially later on this afternoon and evening. But like I said, right now, nothing really interesting is going on for you. But heads up for later. Let's see here. New warning. I think that's a brand new cell here popping off here towards Prestonsburg, towards Tip Top and Swampton. Also Gapville included. So heads up to y'all out there. Let's see here. Oh, I just realized we actually have another cell popping off here in Mississippi. Let's see. This is towards Meridian. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also one here in Florida towards areas north of Pensacola, actually. Let's try Mobile radar. Yeah, look at that. They're towards Pensacola. Quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts could be a possibility out of that guy. But like I said, right now, a lot of those storms are now inside the enhanced risk area. So once again, you can actually see what I'm talking about here if I was to move the radar for a second. You see, like, there's that circle right there. That's the enhanced risk. Obviously, that's, like, the biggest area for severe weather today. And like I said, the storms are obviously moving through that right now. So like I said, right now is, you know, kind of prime time for these storms to be kicking off here. So, like I said, heads up to you guys out there. Yeah, once again, it's really for, like, southeastern Kentucky that has, like, the biggest concern here today. Let's see. Yeah, southeastern Kentucky, northeastern Tennessee, too. So, like I said, areas here towards, like, you know, Morristown, Tazewell, yeah, those regions out here, Churchill, Kingsport, Johnson City here in Tennessee, those areas got to be looking out for the weather today. You know, obviously be really, be weather aware out there. And like I said, it looks like a few of these cells are moving through. I think we had somebody in Morristown, actually. It was in the live stream. I don't know if you're still here. But like I said, west of you, we were watching the storm here. Like I said, yeah, Morristown area in the enhanced risk region, so should be watching the weather today. But like I said, once again, today's main concern, you know, is the threat for some damaging wind gusts. Like I said, tornadoes is kind of like the last concern. Not saying it's gonna, you know, be impossible. You know, tornadoes is, you know, a good possibility today, but the main concern is, you know, damaging wind gusts followed by hail, and then obviously a possibility for a few tornadoes could occur. But I mean, like I said, today's not expected to be some tornado outbreak or anything like that. No, it's not expected to be anything, you know, too crazy regarding tornadoes. And like I said, let's hope that we don't have any. Wouldn't be too good. I tell you what, let me actually hop over here to. I want to see how many reports have came in so far. Literally today, we've had 0 tornado reports so far. We've also had 3 damaging wind reports and 0 hail reports today. So still really don't have that many reports coming through. Yeah, we had 1 report out here towards Stanford, Kentucky. Tree and power lines down on Danville Avenue. This was obviously at 1855 UTC. It's now 1948. So this was, what, nearly an hour ago? Yeah, a little bit less than an hour ago, actually. So we have had a little bit of, you know, damage come through. Let's see here. Oh, they just updated the outlook here, y'all. Look at that. Let's see here. Okay. Well, they just updated the convective outlook here. Still at enhanced risk. They got rid of it for portions of central Kentucky here. Let's see. Still 5% chance for tornadoes. Damaging winds 30% chance, and hail 15% chance. So it's still same probabilities. They just got rid of it for some of these locations here. Let's see. Carson says, "Hey NW, what's up? Hope you're doing good there, Carson." But once again, everybody, we have a tornado warning still in effect for Campton. Let's see, Rogers. This includes Bethany, Trent, Hazel Green. So, like I said, heads up to you guys out there. This tornado warning should, let's see, 26 minutes ago on this guy. Still radar indicated, meaning that radar has obviously picked up a bit of rotation on that storm there. But like I said, you know, it's looked like it's been kind of fading a little bit over the last few, over the last little bit of updates here. Let's see, velocity, yeah, not really seeing any, you know, rotation on this guy anymore. So that might be some good news, but still, for your safety. Remain indoors until this warning does get lifted. Remain, obviously, in your shelter, I should say. Your safe spot. Just for a precautionary measure, you know. Let's see. Carson says, can I tell me if... Let's see. We'll see a tornado or winds today. 27012. 27012. North Carolina. Okay, yeah, you're in a slight risk. You're in that level 2 out of 5. So you're in a zone where a few, severe thunderstorms could be possible. Tornado probability, probably not. There's a 2% chance for tornadoes out there. Very low probability. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect any tornadoes today. Damaging winds, though. 15% chance out there. Yeah, 15% chance. Is 37923 going to get any of these storms? Let's see here. 37923. 37923. Knoxville. Yeah, no, Knoxville. You guys are in a slight risk here. Actually, just north of you right now, there's actually a bit of north of Knoxville right now, here towards like Hall's Crossroad. You guys are getting hit there. So yeah, no, definitely out there towards, Knoxville, there is a possibility that a few severe thunderstorms could roll their way through the region. Actually, I should probably switch over here. Yeah, so once again, you can see right there towards Hall's Crossroad there. Carson says, all right, thanks, no problem. No problem. Yeah, but like I said, both of y'all just keep an eye on it. You guys are both in the slight risk regions. Oh, wow, look at that. Tornado warning for Virginia. That's new. Okay, they got rid of that one tornado warning in Kentucky, by the way. So you guys are safe, but they just now issued a tornado warning for Virginia here. Let's see. We're going to hop over to the Blacksburg city radar here. So this includes, let's see, Joe Neats, areas here towards Benbow. Let's see here. Sharon Springs. Let's see, areas of Berks Garden as well. Radar indicated threat here. Also inside the severe thunderstorm warning for the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail velocity here. And there might be a little bit of rotation on that. So yeah, heads up everybody here towards Joe Neats, Benbow, those regions out there. Once again, possible tornadic activity occurring. Let's see here. Yeah, so definitely maybe a little bit of rotation on that. Holy cow! Yo, look at this. I'm gonna go and switch y'all over here to the satellite view. Look at all that thunderstorm activity. So you got Florida here. Got a lot of cumulus clouds right in here, and then those cumulonimbus start popping up. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, look at all that growth starting to occur. Like I said, you can really see once again out in these areas, towards like Tennessee. Oh, probably should draw that a little better. Yeah, in these regions here, see how the clouds are starting to thicken up. So that's obviously where the the new growth of popcorn cells is starting to occur. So obviously, we got to be looking out for those regions. Let's see here. But yeah, no, first tornado warning here in Virginia, you guys. Once again, heads up if you live here towards areas near Joe Neats and Benbow. So once again, like I said, you guys are currently inside of the tornado warning here. Prepper says sneaking in late. Hello, y'all. What's up, Prepper? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. Large limb is blocking the intersection at Liberty Road. What? Hold on. So apparently over here there's, let's see, a report coming through. It says trees and power lines down on Danville Avenue between Portman Avenue and Maxwell Street, which was in central Kentucky. So obviously there's, like I said, there's more than one report we just watched out there within the last hour, essentially. Showing all that activity out there. So once again, we are starting to see it. But like I said, a lot of the density now of, all this severe thunderstorm activity right now is in southeastern Kentucky. Once again, like I said, those regions are inside the enhanced risk area. Like I said, we are starting to see a lot of those isolated cells starting to kind of pop up here. Yeah, these guys are going severe pretty quickly. You know, these discrete ones, these are the ones you got to really be looking out for. You know, these ones are the ones that could, you know, start hooking. Those are the ones that could start, you know, those are the ones that could essentially start, you know, getting pretty nasty here. But like I said, you know, here in the last little bit, y'all, they just updated the enhanced risk area. Basically, they continued it for areas here southeastern Kentucky. I'm going to go ahead and switch y'all back over here to the Storm Prediction Center really quickly. Like I said, they still have it here. That they just removed it for a lot of portions here, like central Kentucky. It's now in effect for, you know, southeastern Kentucky, northeastern Tennessee still, a small little bit of northwestern areas here of North Carolina and western Virginia. Once again, tornado probability still 5% chance out there. Damaging winds, 30% chance. Obviously, that's the reason why we have the enhanced risk is because of the damaging wind possibilities out there. Once again, maybe up to 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Whenever it comes to hail, we're talking, yeah, once again, 15% chance out there. So, like I said, you know, you guys, you know, heads up to y'all out there. As like I said, once again, all hazards are on the table today. You know, all hazards could be a possibility. But, yeah, now it seems like a lot of these... Oh, wow, look at that. So, Morristown... Yep, you guys are now under a severe thunderstorm warning here. So, whoever was in Morristown here, who was just here a little bit ago, like I said, that cell is... that little nugget cell is, yep, tracking in your general direction here. Like I said, it did include Morristown. Like I said, 60 mile per hour wind gusts here and quarter-size hail is a concern out there. South of that here, kind of towards Jefferson City, Tennessee here, we have another severe thunderstorm warning in effect here towards Harbison Crossroads right now. This is right here towards Zacharytown, towards Richland, Nance's Grove, yeah, Jefferson City, Newmarket, those regions out there. Quarter-size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Yeah, both of these are for the same concerns. But yeah, there's 2 new cells popping off here. But let's see. Yeah, there's also another one. Another pretty strong storm. It looks like getting ready to head in towards like Oliver Springs in Oak Ridge region. Oh, just got some hail reports, y'all. Hold on a minute. We're gonna hop y'all back over here real quickly. So, oh yeah, there you go. Vaughn's Mill. Remember how we were talking about Vaughn's Mill getting hit pretty hard? It looked like by possible hail. There you go. Reported of quarter-size hail. Let's see, this was as of 1915 UTC. So, yep, that is the report coming through. 0.75 inch hail as well, not too far away, towards Estill County, Kentucky, east of Union City. Getting reports here, 1 mile northeast of Engle, or Engle. We are seeing ourselves some hail reports coming through. So, that right there is that. A lot of lightning activity. I tell you what, on the storm here towards Buckhorn and areas of Yerkes. Yeah, golf ball size hail now. Yeah, that's definitely getting a little bit. Looks like those storms are definitely starting to increase in strength a bit here too. Wow. Yeah, a lot of these guys. Once again, like I said, it's the isolated cells, you know, the individual storms that are kind of on their own that you got to look out for. Yeah, look at that one. So, obviously, possibility of some large hail up to, 1.75 inch hail, which, like I said, it's golf ball size hail. Also, 60 mile per hour wind gusts, is a concern on this guy, too. Right here towards, Altro, towards Wolf Cole, and Sull. So heads up to you guys out there. See Corbin, new warning in effect here, relatively new warning for quarter-size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts, and a tornado possible tag on it. All right, let's do a little update here on the tornado warning in Virginia. Once again, Western Virginia has a tornado warning in effect, or southwestern Virginia, I should say. This is right here towards areas of, Grows Clothes Store. Areas here towards, Joe Neats. You guys are pretty much good to go. Right over Garden Mountain. Yeah, right over Garden Mountain is where this is at. Let's see. We're gonna hop over the velocity on this guy. And let's get velocity here. Or the radar coverage in general, I should say. It's not the best where the storm's at. I mean, even though there is still some, I think the mountains definitely interfere with the radar beams here. I mean, considering that the storm is, I mean, what, probably 50 miles away, I'd say. Let's see. 60. About 60 miles, yeah. Interesting. But yeah, no, once again, y'all, for the next 15 minutes, once again, heads up, y'all. Just be in your shelter. Stay away from windows, obviously, like I said, because, you know, there's a tornadic possibility on that storm there. Let's see here. But like I said, right now, I believe is the worst of this activity that things are going to be getting here. Because, like I said, right now, I mean, we're starting to see these storms turn into, you know, kind of a bunch of isolated cells. You know, honestly, like I said, it's really interesting. Because, like I said, the models were really just showing a big line. I didn't really recall seeing, you know, a bunch of these discrete cells popping off in front. So that in itself could be maybe, you know, hinting maybe towards a little bit of a higher tornadic probability. But you never know. You never know. We'll see. I mean, like I said, tornado possible on this cell here. 1.75-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. But once again, yeah, the main concern out here today, y'all, is threat for damaging wind gusts. Once again, maybe up to 60 to 70 miles per hour. Once again, these are wind gusts. You know what maximally the winds could get up to. Let's see. One piece just said, I just got a severe thunderstorm watch. Really? Let me see if they, did they put out a new watch or something? They sure did. Or a mesoscale discussion anyways. Let's see. Watches. Huh. Let me hop back over here. Let's see. Severe thunderstorm watch. So this is the current watch we have in effect here. Severe wind probably. Wow, they put a high on that one. 70% chance of, you know, some severe winds out there. Yeah, tornado probability, like I said, they put pretty low. Yeah, like I said, this is a severe thunderstorm watch. They actually did not decide to do a tornado watch today. So that's some good news. But, anyways. Now, I will mention to you guys, you know, we're not going to be able to be live here as long today as we typically would. Because I got a few things I got to do here around the house. Because like my mom's actually coming back tomorrow. If you don't know, she actually took a trip out to New Mexico. She's been gone for about a week now. So, obviously, glad to have her back. So, like I said, today we're not going to be able to be live as long. Yeah, I'd say we'll probably be live here for a little bit longer. Not too much longer, though. But, like I said, I just wanted to really just hop on here for a while for you guys, just for a little bit. Just to kind of talk about today's risk area, what we can expect today, all that fun stuff. So, here pretty soon, my friends, I think we'll be heading off. Yeah, I'll probably be heading off around like 4:15 or so. So, that's in about, what, 10 minutes or so? You know, once again, at least we'll be able to be live here for a little bit today. You know, now obviously if this was like a moderate day or something like that, higher tornado probability, which, like I said, the good news is that it's not a tornado day. If it was obviously a tornado day, we would likely be live here a lot longer. But tornado probability today, not the highest, which is good news. Hunter says, what I miss? A lot of severe thunderstorm warnings. We did have a pretty nasty looking supercell thunderstorm a little bit ago. Yeah, that was popping off a little in Kentucky, but it's now, since then, been dissipated a little bit. Where is this located? This is here in eastern Kentucky, my state, actually. Right here in my state. Also, like I said, northeastern Tennessee here. Let's get towards Jefferson City, Morristown. Yeah, more cells popping up out there. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. Prepper says when the storms hit front range moving east, pop up high, then it makes it over the front range into the Tennessee Valley. Storms weaken some. Looks like it. Yeah, once again, back over here at the models, I actually do want to mention this to you guys again here. Like I said, on the models here, obviously, I mean, you can tell, you know, it really seems like once they move over the Blue Ridge, they start to weaken a little bit. But then it looks like it might pick up a little bit more strength, actually. I mean, because like I said, you can see, you know, right across eastern Kentucky here, that's, you know, obviously where the enhanced risk is. And obviously, you know, once it moves in, you know, over the, you know, the Appalachian Plateau here, kind of weakens a little bit. But then it looks like it might pick up a little bit of strength here, like in south central Virginia. You know, south central Virginia here. It might look like it's been picking up a little bit more strength. So, I mean, like I said, something we should watch here. Anyways, let's go and see here. A little update here on the cells. Once again, we got some pretty discrete cells. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for half-dollar size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out here towards areas of Lamont, Barwick here. Let's see, Krypton. We have, let's see here, Napfor. Let's see, Crockettsville. Yeah, those regions out there. Another discrete cell. Oh, I should probably switch back. Here we go. Yeah, this is where the first one is. Tornado possible tag, 1.25-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. Once again, Krypton, Wolf Call as well. Another warning northeast of that here towards areas of David, let's see, Goodlow, let's see, Prestonsburg, areas here of Gapville, Waldo here in eastern Kentucky. Let's see here, also towards Kemper. We have Boardtree, Phelps, Coleman. Yeah, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, tornado possible tag on it. Oh, they got rid of that tornado warning. So that tornado warning that was in effect here, y'all, they just now pulled it away. So, good news, we don't have any tornado warnings anymore at the point. Let's see here. Oh, look at that new warning. Oh, there you go. Knoxville, Tennessee, y'all. Heads up. Severe thunderstorm warning just got issued for y'all. Hall's Crossroad, right in the middle of the fire. Oliver Springs, same thing for you. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So, right now, kind of a baseline on the severe, you know, baseline severe thunderstorm warning there. But heads up to y'all out there. New warning just got issued. Like I said, a lot of these, you know, these areas are mostly for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Now, we do have this one out here. Let's see. I think it actually got, yeah, I think it just got canceled, actually. We did have one that had 70-mile-per-hour wind gust probabilities on it, but it looks like since then that's actually gone away. So that's good news. Yeah, but like I said, most of these guys, you know, is you know, mostly just, you know, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. You know, once again, that's kind of like the main concern today is some of these wind gusts, maybe up to 60 miles per hour, 60, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. But an occasional tornado or two could occur, theoretically. I mean, like I said, we've already had a few tornado warnings today. We have no reports so far of a tornado actually occurring or actually any, you know, reports of tornadic activity. So that's good news. Overall, but like I said, that's good. We don't want those tornadoes. Don't want those tornadoes. You know, I'd rather have 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts than having a tornado any day. But like I said, I mean, if you guys live across the you know, the Outlook area, I mean, I'd even say, you know, for your all safety, like I said, you know, I would highly recommend that you guys, like I said, I would highly recommend that you guys, if you have any loose furniture outside, if you live across southeastern Kentucky as well as, you know, really far southwestern Virginia, to obviously bring in those loose objects indoors until the storms pass today. Because like I said, you know, once again, main concern today is those damaging wind gusts that could easily sweep away, you know, lawn furniture, all of that stuff. You know, so for y'all's, you know, safety, you know, safety of your property and obviously safety of others, because, you know, if your property goes flying into someone's window, that's probably not going to be too good. So like I said, obviously, you know, if you can, that would be awesome. And that would obviously help, you know, save your property and, you know, save the potential harm to others. So that's some good news. Anyways, I got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for kind of south central portions here of Virginia. This is for areas of Figsboro. This is a Reed Creek Village towards West Bassett and North Bassett, also Bassett. Anyways, here towards Fork Mountain included. So heads up to y'all out there. That's what's going on so far. Let's see. Cole, I just want a good lightning show. Not worried about the high wind. Thank you for reminding people bring a lot of furniture and pets. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. For sure. Let's see. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for half dollar size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That storm right there. Pretty interesting storm. Yeah, got a lot of outbound winds out on that one. So, they did put a tornado possible on that one, but a lot of these, a couple of these have tornado possible. Most of these actually, they put tornado possible tags on it. Holy cow! I just realized how many of those have tornado possible on them. Let's see here. Reflectivity. Okay. Yeah, like I said, my friends out here towards like Jefferson City probably should keep an eye on these storms out here. Yeah, there's one actually going right towards Jefferson City right now. But anyways, my friends, well, like I said, we're going to probably head off here in a few minutes. 4:15, that's whenever I was planning on heading off here. Going to go do a few things here. Now, I was thinking I might go back live later tonight, probably around 8 o'clock or so. See what's going on around 8 o'clock. Might be doing a little bit more coverage if needed. Also, like I said, I will, probably be doing a forecast for you guys tonight. So look out for that possibility. Like I said, I just want to do some things while it's daylight here, get some things done. And like I said, obviously, probably hop back on later on tonight. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Not guaranteeing anything, but like I said, we'll try to go back live here tonight. But like I said, y'all, if y'all have any final questions, feel free to let me know. Like I said, it's definitely good. I was just here to be able to be live for y'all for at least a little over an hour. That way, in order to give you guys updates on the situation and everything like that, do a little bit of coverage, tell you guys what we can expect out here today. So overall, it's pretty good. Let's see, how's the East Coast looking? Can you check on 29072? Of course, 29072 across South Carolina here. Okay, so you, my friend, are literally on the line of the potential for a few, but rare, severe thunderstorms today. So I'd watch out for maybe a few thunderstorms out there today, towards your location. A couple of them could be strong, but like I said, not necessarily expected to be anything severe. Very, very low probability overall of any severe weather, occurring. So Rebecca, you should mostly be okay. Let's see. Christina says, how's Lexington looking? Lexington's mostly good. Yeah, like I said, storms have already rolled through Lexington. Lexington, Kentucky, hey, you're good to go. No more storms today. Is expected for you. The threats actually already moved through central Kentucky. We covered some of that. Like I said, now the threats across southeastern Kentucky going to continue for the next little bit, and it's going to die out here, somewhat. Then maybe kick back in strength later tonight across, south central Virginia. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But anyways, that is what we are looking at. How's Pennsylvania? 15748. By the way, we'll be doing likely, possibly, to more live coverage tonight. We'll be actually doing probably more forecasting tonight, actually. But anyways, 15748, 15748. You're across here. Yeah, good news is for you, there's actually no risk of any severe thunderstorm activity. Any thunderstorms in general is not expected for you. So, you know what? We're actually looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good across your location. Not expected to see anything too crazy. Let's see. Proxy says, thanks for everything you do for us, Andrew. Your coverage keeps us safe. So appreciate it. You're very welcome, Proxy. Like I said, I just wish it could be a little bit longer today, but like I said, I just want to go, gonna head off here for a little bit. But like I said, we'll likely be back tonight. So hopefully I'll see you later, Proxy. Probably be live maybe around 8 o'clock or so. So hope to see you guys again here later on today. Cheryl wants me to take a look here at 29681. Let's see, 29681. All right, cross portions here of South Carolina. Gotcha. Marginal risk here. So yeah, no, you do have a chance for some severe weather today. Like I said, not necessarily the highest risk. Obviously nothing too crazy overall, but like I said, it's a possibility that a few strong to potentially severe thunderstorms could occur today. But honestly, nothing extreme is in the forecast for you. So, like I said, mostly just watch out for maybe some gusty winds out of some storms that could occur. But like I said, probability is still pretty low overall. But anyways. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream here. Once again, we might go back live here later tonight, as storms, kind of revamp across Virginia. So obviously we'll be, probably, most likely be seeing you guys later on again tonight. If you guys have or not already, consider hitting that subscribe button, leaving a like. It'd be greatly appreciated, y'all. Like I said, we love you guys. Just know that. And like I said, we'll always be here for y'all whenever there's days of severe weather expected, all that fun stuff. And all right. Let's see, Proxy says 8 p.m. works for you. Well, I'll see you later then, Proxy. Thank you so much. All right, my friends. Well, once again, we love y'all. Please stay safe out there. Stream's going to head off here in 2 minutes. So if you guys have anything you would like to say to your friends, family, anybody in the chat, feel free to do so now. But all right, my friends. Well, like I said, y'all please be safe out there. Like I said, we'll continue to watch. Once again, later on, we'll likely be live here at 8 o'clock tonight. So heads up to you guys. Just letting you know that there's probably going to be another live stream here and everything like that. Rebecca says, thank you. I can always rely on you for my personal weather. Yeah, you're very, very welcome, Rebecca. No problem. No problem at all. All right, y'all. Once again, stream is now heading off here in 2 minutes. Like I said, we'll be likely back here later on today as the storms revamp. And, all right, y'all. Take care. Y'all be safe out there, and we'll catch you guys later on. Peace out, my friends. Love y'all. See you then.
Weather Service forecast for Frankfurt and surrounding communities. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms until midnight, then partly cloudy after midnight. Patchy fog after midnight. Some thunderstorms may produce damaging winds and large hail until midnight. Lows in the lower 50s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west after midnight. Chance of rain 20%. Wednesday, patchy fog in the morning. Sunny. Highs in the mid-70s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday night, clear. Lows in the mid-40s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday, sunny. A slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 20%. Thursday night, mostly clear until midnight, then becoming partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Not as cool with lows in the upper 50s. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 20%. And now the extended forecast for the radio listening area. Friday and Friday night, mostly cloudy. Showers likely and a slight chance of thunderstorms. Highs around 80. Lows in the upper 50s. Chance of rain 70%. Saturday and Saturday night, partly cloudy. A 50% chance of showers. Highs in the mid-70s. Lows in the lower 50s. Sunday and Sunday night, mostly